12th Standard Biozoology Unit 2nd Chapter 5 Molecular Genetics. In this part we are going to learn the process of transcription. I am going to explain the process of transcription in two videos. In this part I am going to explain the first part of process of transcription. We know what is transcription. The DNA is transcribed into RNA. After RNA formation, based on the RNA information, a protein is produced. Proteins are made up of amino acids. The single-stranded RNA codes for a protein. From that we can understand that RNA is necessary for protein synthesis. But how many RNAs? There are three major types of RNAs. The three major types of RNAs are necessary for one protein. mRNA, tRNA and rRNA are the three major types of RNAs. If any one of the RNAs is absent, protein cannot be produced. Then each RNA plays a particular role in protein synthesis. mRNA, it is called as messenger RNA. It carries message or information for protein synthesis. It gets message from DNA and carries the message for protein synthesis, and it provides template for protein synthesis. This is mRNA. It is the complementary copy of one of the strands of DNA. In this RNA, nucleotides are continuously arranged. The three successive nucleotides code for one amino acid. Next three successive nucleotides code for another amino acid. The three nucleotides code for one amino acid is called as codon. Along the length, the mRNA has many codons. Each codon carries information for one amino acids. Many amino acids together form a protein. In this way, the mRNA acts as a template for protein synthesis. tRNA, it is called as transfer RNA. It carries amino acids from cytoplasm to the place of protein synthesis. What is the place of protein synthesis? During protein synthesis, ribosomes are arranged on mRNA. They are called as polyribosomes. Now the setup is ready for protein synthesis. The tRNA carries amino acid from the cytoplasm to the place of protein synthesis. So it is called as transfer RNA. Its first work is brings amino acids. Second work, it reads the genetic code. What is genetic code? The three successive nucleotides code for one amino acid. This is one genetic code. Along the length of mRNA, many genetic codes are there. The tRNA reads the genetic code, and based on the genetic code, it adds amino acids to produce a specific protein. This is tRNA. At one end, it carries an amino acid. Here it is leucine, LEU. Another end, it has anticodon nucleotides, GAG is anticodon. The anticodon of tRNA reads the codon of mRNA. CUU is one of the codons of mRNA that is read by the anticodon of tRNA. The second work of tRNA is reading the genetic code. The first one is it brings amino acid. tRNA. Third one is rRNA or ribosomal RNA. It is a component of ribosome. It forms 40 to 60% of weight of ribosome. The ribosomal RNA plays a structural role because it is a part of ribosome and it catalyzes the translation process. What is translation process? That is actual protein synthesis based on mRNA. Ribosomal RNA plays a structural role and catalytic role during translation, that is protein synthesis. So the three RNAs play an important role in the protein synthesis. If any one of the RNAs are missing, no protein can be produced. RNA polymerase, a single RNA polymerase involves in the formation of three RNAs. There is a single DNA dependent RNA polymerase. It is DNA dependent RNA polymerase because it transcribes RNA based on the information on DNA. A single RNA polymerase catalyzes the transcription of all the types of RNA. This is RNA polymerase. What does the RNA polymerase do? It binds with the promoter. Now the transcription process starts. The RNA polymerase binds to the promoter and initiates transcription, that is initiation of transcription. It uses nucleoside triphosphate as substrate. RNA formation needs energy. The RNA polymerase enzyme gets energy from nucleoside triphosphate. Example, ATP is an example of nucleoside triphosphate. After getting energy, it polymerizes. It catalyzes polymerization reaction. It adds nucleotides. How does an RNA polymerase add nucleotides? RNA polymerase adds nucleotides based on the template strand. RNA polymerase adds nucleotides in a template dependent fashion. If TCGA, thymine, cytosine, guanine, adenine are template nucleotides in a DNA, the RNA polymerase will add the nucleotides in the following way: A, G, C, U, and it follows base pair rule: thymine, adenine, cytosine, guanine. The RNA polymerase follows the rule of complementarity. It adds nucleotides in a template dependent fashion. RNA polymerase adds nucleotides. As a result of this, the RNA grows. New RNA grows. That is called as elongation. This is RNA polymerase enzyme. It moves ahead along the DNA. It reads the nucleotides of DNA of template. As a result of this, it adds nucleotides of RNA. The RNA grows. After initiation, elongation takes place. During elongation, the RNA polymerase moves ahead and adds RNA nucleotides. The RNA polymerase moves ahead. It adds RNA nucleotides, so RNA grows down. After initiation of transcription, the polymerase enzyme continues to elongate the RNA by adding one nucleotide after another to the growing RNA chain. When the RNA polymerase reaches the terminator, here it is given in green color, the RNA gets detached. It is called as nascent RNA because it is an immature RNA. It needs processing to become a functional RNA. As the RNA gets detached, the polymerase enzyme also gets detached. When the polymerase reaches a terminator at the end of a gene, the nascent RNA falls off. So also the RNA polymerase. Only a short stretch of RNA remains bound to the enzyme. We will continue the termination in the next part.